Hallo everybody, hallo lieve mensen. Mercedes Diva, daar ben ik weer. Nou, in Blair White was er weer en die is ook voor Trump. Ik ben ook voor Trump. Moet je maar eens opzoeken mensen, dat Trump 24 keer achter elkaar zegt van I'm the best in, no one is better than me en dat. En 24 times, 24 keer achter elkaar, dat is echt knap. En ik hoop dat Trump wint. Trump is zo echt zo real en hij is zo grappig en hij is zo lief en met zijn Bobby. Geweldig, lieve mij. Waar ik een vraag over hebben. Nou, mijn linkerborst, ik is helemaal ontstoken hier, helemaal zo hier. Nou, dat is rood en tepel opgezet. En nou ja, dokter, antibiotica. En toen keek ik een paar dagen later in de spiegel, wat doet ze? Ik kijk niet vaak in de spiegel en zag dat het wel typisch zo erg was. En toen ben ik binnen de dokter geweest, toen in het ziekenhuis, met een andere antibiotica. Dat was een nachtziekenhuis, ik was om 12 uur 's nachts daar nog, van ik ging douchen s'avonds en toen zag ik het, ik denk hier moet ik naar het ziekenhuis. En toen ben ik naar de spoedarts geweest en toen heb ik een andere antibiotica gegeven, moest ik volgen naar de dokter. Ik volg naar de dokter vandaag om 11 uur 's ochtends. Gelijk naar Groningen, ik woon hier in Assen, gelijk naar de UMCG, omdat ik een transvrouw ben. Moest ik naar de UMCG, omdat mijn borsten, ik weet het niet. En daar hebben ze gelijk allemaal dokters bij gehaald, dit en dat. En ik heb nou een dubbele dosis antibiotica, echt zo verschrikkelijk heftig. En waarschijnlijk geen kanker en zo, waarschijnlijk een K-woord. En waarschijnlijk is het niks ergs, maar het is wel echt enorm vurig rood. En dat is heel erg. Het doet zo'n pijn. I'm not gonna stand back. Stand back! Omdat ik er langskom. Soms praat ik Nederlands en Engels om elkaar heen, omdat ik zo gewend ben om Engels te praten. Ik denk ook in het Engels, dat is een beetje apart voor een Nederlandse influencer, maar dat komt omdat ik de hele wereld over ga. En dus English versions of videos is also handy because they are from Nigeria, from Algeria, from Egypt, from Morocco and stuff, and then you go to the world language, that's English, and I do so. But all those Dutch people, they think I'm crazy because she's Dutch, ik praat Nederlands en zij kan Nederlands, she can talk Dutch, yeah I can. But I can also speak the world language and now I'm a world star on the internet.
So, unfortunately, it's all cultural relevance.
Yes, I'm a world
There are
star.
just no negative ramifications of
Now
your
you
country
know.
being flooded with a bunch of people who come from
It doesn't
over
work
there. And by the
sometimes.
way,
Okay.
we're not even really talking about Mexico.
Life doesn't
here,
work
because if anything,
sometimes.
like, Mexican
Don't
culture
forget
is
to view
still quite different
motherfucker.
than American culture, but it's not
I'm
so
doing
radically
better on
different
every social media
because
page. I
it's
have
just
a
2 feet away.
platform everywhere. You
We're
find
talking about
me
people coming in
everywhere.
from
I am
all
everywhere,
over the
bitch.
world.
It doesn't matter how
I know y'all aren't good
many
at maps, but there are many countries
likes or issues I have.
that
It matters where I am and how many of
for us
me
to just be the
are.
dumping ground.
Everywhere.
What y'all don't understand is so many
How
of these
many of
countries
me
are
are?
emptying out their mental
Everywhere.
facilities, are emptying out
That's
their
what
prisons,
matters. Not
and
how
dumping
much,
these
but how
people
many.
on the United States saying go to the
I'm
US,
everywhere,
and then they are
bitch. You
threatening
cannot come
life
around
in
me.
prison or
You have to look at me.
execution if they return
You
to
have
their
to.
home country. So what you have
In
to
the worst
understand
case,
is
you
it's
have
a
to
soft
humiliate
warfare
me because
game.
you cannot
It
go
also
around
seems
me
like
because I'm
minimizing
too
it.
big and too
It's something that countries are
strong.
doing to us.
And
If
yes,
we're
you
not
gotta
talking
hold
about
on.
hard-working,
Stronger
loving people that
than
are escaping some of the shitty policies
yesterday.
and realities of life in Mexico or any other country. We're talking about the fact that many of these countries feel so comfortable.
Now
based on
there's
how
nothing
open
standing
our
my
borders
way. My
is.
loneliness ain't killing me no more. Stronger than yesterday. Now there's nothing standing my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. Stronger than yesterday.
Unfortunately,
No, there's nothing standing my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I'm stronger than I ever thought that I could be. Hey, hey.
if she's seen the light.
I used to go with the flow. Didn't really love me. You think Maybe I can make it, but you know, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday. Now there's nothing standing my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. Stronger than I ever thought that I could be. Hey, hey, I used to go with the flow. Really good. Now you think maybe I can't make it, but you know, 'cause I'm stronger than yesterday. Now there's nothing standing my way. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I stronger than I ever thought that I could be. So that was my song.
So you want to lock
And my
black men up
dog
for
is so sweet.
marijuana?
I have so sweet dog. I was showing.
I'm gonna set this.
So sweet.
Seeing a plan that's out there, talking about it with folks, knowing that he's not going to do anything. He talks about this wall. I always say, let me know how high it is. If it's 25 feet, then I'll invest in the 30-foot ladder factory. That's not how you
This is
stop
my
this.
everything.
So apparently, that memo wasn't,
This
you
is
know,
my
put out to
everything.
Mr. Walls, Mr. Tampon Tim. That you kind of got to be on the same page as Miss VP if you're going to be her future VP. That man is scary. It's just the physiognomy for me, which if you're not peeled on physiognomy, you really have to be because it comes in a lot of handy. It comes in a lot of handy. You can just see certain things coming from a mile away, and he definitely looks like the kind of person who thinks tampons belong in boys.
So
You can kind of tell by his face. Y'all know he's not even that old. It's evil wears on your soul. That is one of the main lessons that we've learned together over the years. That evil, that demon, that Satan, satanic agenda, bitch, it shows up on the exterior. It's not just on the inside. It comes out, it jumps out. And, you know, some may say, if you got enough of that baby's blood, it jumps back in. Oprah. A lot of people say she puts that baby's blood on her skin. Her skin does look quite smooth. She's looking pretty snatched. And if we're just gonna get into it a little bit, you know, I'm sure no one needs to even ask why, but if you want a very, you know, direct explanation as to why I am not voting for Miss Kamala Harris, it's because no one even knows who the fuck she is. No one even knows who she is. Did you know that when I did my Kamala and Trump video, like when I went on the street, asked people that, there was a couple people who said they don't really know who Kamala is, which is sad. Because again, that IQ has left the chat. I mean, that's the current VP, so you should know. But regardless, no one knows what position she has, what policy she supports, because it's all fake. It's all fake. And regardless of how you feel about Trump, most people know who he is if you haven't been, you know. Everything is a projection on that side, right? Republicans are trying to suppress the vote. Ask them next time which vote they're trying to suppress, because they'll tell you black people, because they will use they use black people to shut down any conversation. They will frame people as hating black people in an effort to shut down any conversation, but in fact, Republicans are trying to suppress the vote. The illegal vote. Because, bitch, I could go on for days about how it was illegal for me to enter restaurants without a COVID vaccine card. But they have y'all voting in American elections, and it's you ask for an ID. None of it makes sense.
Like when you start thinking about it like that, that sounds like a conspiracy theory, but it's like totally political. All these moves, 100%. Yeah, they're literally importing Democratic voters. Yeah, they think by allowing the borders to be porous, and by giving people aid and giving people housing.
Suck on my chocolate, salty balls. Put me in my suck on my balls.
Democratic.
Suck on my chocolate, salty balls. Put me in my so suck on my balls.
But they don't think that. They know that that's not.
Suck on my balls.
It's all political horseshit.
All of it's sick.
Suck on my
All of it is,
balls.
like I said, of the devil. Now,
So suck on my chocolate, salty balls, they're not between my legs.
Miss
Up, suck on my balls. Up,
More so because there's a big
tits
fat
and
question mark.
ass.
No
So
one
suck 'em out.
because she has no policies, no principles.
Ja, suck on my jaw, create such balls. Up, suck on my balls.
I mean, that's dementia. I would be
Oh,
embarrassed.
I love you too, honey. I love you too, honey.
You know, dumb hoes who got swept up in the media
Well,
psyop of believing a wall is racist despite the fact that there is in fact countries all over the world with walls and they work.
Amused
If I was one of the people who really got
Come on.
stabbed into
Come
that
on.
and was part of the
Come on,
that's
lady.
racist group,
Come on,
that
big
was talking
boy.
about, oh, that's racist. I would almost
Roll
just
the
hold
drum.
fast about opinion and
Oh,
not
you want
flip-flop
this?
that hard because that's embarrassing.
You want this
Whereas
one?
Trump, you know,
And you want
there was
this
a
one?
cute little article that came out
Sorry.
just 2 days ago.
Sorry.
Trump wants the death
Oh.
penalty for child rapists and traffickers.
Sorry, schat. Oh, zo moet het, hè?
Anybody got a problem with that?
Zo moet dat, hè? Oh, hij is boos, maar dat kan niet aan.
Speak up now.
Zo moet dat? Zo?
Who has an issue with that?
Zo?
He did a lot to fight trafficking during his first
Of
administration. And
niet?
another important point is that like a ton of trafficking in the United States comes through that open border.
60 woorden.
So even just closing the border would solve that problem, not
Beter
solve it, but it
afsluiten.
would heavily mitigate that problem.
Ook je eigen.
And it's just so crazy. You know this if you're any sort of minority voting for Trump, which is, from what I saw, interviewing people on the streets of DC, it was a lot of minorities coming over to Trump, like a lot,
Zo,
in fact,
hè?
it was mostly
Ja,
people of
dat
color
is gewoon zo lekker.
that were pro-Trump. And you know this if you're one of them, you get hit with the, but he's gonna take away your
Oh,
rights.
je knubbel weer. Oh, ik ben nu zo blij met mijn hondje.
Listen, again,
Lekker
the
genieten.
iron law of woke projection
Nou,
is
mensen.
just so real because the only people
There's no such
think
thing
of
in
all the
life
rights
than
you've
the
lost
little
over the
things
years.
that make
Think of
life
all
beautiful.
the times in
That's a
recent
cup of
years that
coffee.
you have felt
That's your dog.
lifeless.
That's your friend, girlfriend.
Democratic
My ex
administration
called
did.
me after years. I told him, you better call it Monday or Thursday. I have the most money then. Called me today, misses me for years. He was on crack the whole day, but end of the day, crack is whack, he lost everything. Oh, Mrs. Ma'am, Mercedes, I miss you so much. Would you come to me? We are going to kick it in, right? I said, I have no money.
He was fighting
Oh.
those Democratic governors, truth and
Gone.
names, to not do that crazy shit.
Radio
And you
silence.
saw in red states, it was very
He
much
was
not like that. In fact, a lot of
overt.
people who live in red states during that time don't
Makes
even really
you
relate to that
lonely.
story where it's like,
Makes
oh,
you
you know, yeah, you
fucking
couldn't go to the
lonely.
beach
Eat
or
it.
grocery stores or
Eat
restaurants.
it.
People couldn't work.
Wimpy.
Those were all liberal policies.
Ga maar op het graf zitten.
It's just
Toen keek je hem ook
insane.
niet aan.
I mean, and
Ga maar op het graf zitten, misschien komt er geld uit.
should we address